Good morning, everybody. It's the Black Car Guru, and your boy has been chopping. I know I look like a sheep's butt by the head at first, but I had to go ahead and cut that mess off. But we finna talk about some LS engines, y'all. Now, the LS3 is like that popular girl from high school. Everybody want her, but she expensive to get. Now, the LS3 makes a total of 430 horsepower in like the Corvette and the 5th gen Camaro SS, but there's an alternative to the LS3 if you cannot find this engine. The L92. Now, the L92 6.2 liter V8 could be found much easier than you could find the right pad for your wife at that time of the month in Walmart. Are you taking notes? You are? Okay, cool. Now, before we move any further to how to make power out of the L92, you must first understand that the L92 and the LS3 are pretty much the same exact thing, like dimensionally and internally. They are the same exact thing. The LS3 came out later. The L92 came out first, but if you want to be kind of technical about it, the LS3 is just a high output L92. Like, you can swap the heads on each other and everything. Now, yes, this engine does have VVT. Now, if you want to retain your VVT system, it's as simple as getting a VVT cam and 660 lift valve springs or 600 lift valve springs. It depends on how big the cam is. But yeah, if you want to maintain this, just go get a VVT cam. But if you're planning to delete the VVT, you need a single bolt to 3-bolt cam gear conversion kit. Now, after you do the VVT delete, go get a stage 3 truck cam. This cam right here in particular, you need a 3200 stall. You can use this cam with some 600 lift valve springs also. You can send your heads off to somewhere like Texas Speed or, you know, your local head shop and get them to port your heads. Now, if you don't like the truck intake, even though it's been proven to flow pretty well, and you want something that looks good but also performs just as good, you need a fast LSXR 102mm intake manifold. And you can top this combination off with long tube headers, but this all depends on what vehicle you have this L92 in. Also, as far as the intake manifold, you don't need a 102mm throttle body or intake manifold and things like that. You can run like a 98mm, so, you know, that's just as good. Now, a combination like this can make about 500, closer to like 550 horsepower naturally aspirated, but there's a step beyond this if you want even more power. You can bore and stroke your L92 to a 416 cubic inch stroker. You can make 650 closer to 680 horsepower naturally aspirated.